Another 220-mile, 5-hour journey takes you along Newfoundland's western shoreline, through a string of small outports, each with its own charm. Colorful trash bins dot the roadside like local art installations. Piles of firewood stacked beside the highway that hint at the long winters and self-reliant lifestyle. The drive is long, but the scenery and character make it memorable. Just outside St. Anthony, Pistolet Bay Provincial Campground offers a quiet, wooded retreat and a great base for exploring the northern tip of the island. This small port city is well equipped for travelers. Foodland for groceries, Liquor Express for spirits, gas stations and tourist info to keep you fueled and informed. Several local trails, including the Bottom Brook Trail, an easy loop through peaceful marshland right in town. A popular stop, Fishing Point features a rocky promontory with a lighthouse. Prime views for spotting wandering icebergs, though in early July sightings are rare. Yes, we did spot one, far off in the distance, 20 to 30 miles away, looking like a white cruise ship. At that distance, the iceberg tour boats don't bother heading out. Cartro Point Trail, a moderate loop that covers much of the surrounding area. Santana Trail, a steep and treacherous climb to the peak. Don't be fooled by the stairs, it's tougher than it looks. At Fishing Point, the Lighthouse Restaurant is a great place to sample local seafood. And for something wildly different, book the Great Viking Feast Dinner, a rowdy, theatrical evening of made authentic Viking cuisine and tall tales told by the Viking Hovdig and his loyal serfs. It's part dinner, part performance, and all fun.
Yes. Give a good hand, everyone.
After days of dramatic landscapes and seafood feasts, it's time for a deeper dive into history. At the preserved site of Lanso Meadows, you'll stand where Viking explorers once did, on the edge of the known world. In 1960, local fisherman George Decker led researchers to what was thought to be an old indigenous camp. Through artifacts, ancient Icelandic sagas, and the works of Viking scholars, the site was confirmed as a Viking settlement, the first known European presence in North America. Viking explorers from Norway, Iceland, and Greenland landed here and in parts of Labrador, building substantial camps during their expeditions.
This long house would have been living and working quarters for a full ship's crew, about 25 to 30 men sleeping in here. Living quarters on this half, working quarters down this way. This would have been slaves' quarters. We think they had some Irish slaves with them, at least when this was built, because it's round. The Norse do not build round huts. The Irish do. The Norse build square huts. Look, square, square, square. That one only looks round because of the way it's eroded, but this one was built round.
So how large were the huts?
Then like that. The doorways would be a bit smaller, but those are 95% accurate. For a ship's crew, we think there was also a wealthy, high-ranking woman of some kind housed in here. During the site's occupation, we found several pieces of jewelry, a glass bead, and a fragment of gilded brass, as well as a broken bone needle. in this hall. The jewelry especially points to a wealthier woman, because if a man was wealthy in Norse times, he didn't display that on himself. He doesn't have all the chains and the brooches and the...
You'll see here an archaeological site with replica sod huts built to reflect Viking construction techniques, costumed interpreters who bring the outpost to life, sharing stories of survival, exploration, and Norse culture.
Welcome to the house. This is a recreation of Hall A from the archaeological site. It was built to give you an idea of what the houses look like in the year 1000. And this room here now is called the Scally. It's a kitchen by day, bedroom by night. Men would clear the benches and put their bedclothes down and sleep. You could get 25 to 30 people in the house this size. Pretty good. Now, my bedroom's back there. Yeah. My name is Finn Bogey. I'm the chieftain here. Me and my wife, we got our own accommodations at the garden. My brother and his wife is on the other side. And we got a little crossbench there for a couple of servants to sleep, see? In case you need a drink of water.
And it's not just a museum. It's a living history experience.
You get if you come back and you want to she had a couple husbands had put down. I told you the story. Yeah, that's what happens. And then so if Odin wants it and she's been faithful to it, you won't get her at all. But there's a very good chance if you got her. It was just well.
The name, Lansom Meadows, is believed to be a corrupted translation of Medea's Cove.
Cozy room.
Mm-mm.
Years at the most.
10 years were spent there, over 30.
10 years over.
Because by that time, trade had opened up from Greenland to Iceland and Norway, and they were importing and exporting. And this Catholic,
I think it's a bedroom.
Really Christian thing that was making its way through Europe. There was a big demand for ivory, for
the big kahuna.
Private sleeping quarters.
Yes.
There's nothing coming out of Africa. So they had one little boat going on for a while.
They must have been pretty short.
They took that information, nobody was
Oh
interested.
yes, the loo.
Much of Newfoundland's western coastline remained under French authority until the 1904 treaty, which reshaped colonial boundaries.